Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Mississippi State's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, Dick.
There he goes. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Coleman Hope. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it to the right. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Fit it in the window for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
They'll go to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking for room. It's Pittman. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sweep beat by a little time. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Caught behind the line. It's Pittman. Got room at the 35. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field.
Fires toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hope. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Hit as he throws.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here. Only called out one time in that loss last week. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Hands it off on the counter. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time.
Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Golden Eagles with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. This should be the last play of the quarter. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Finds his man. It's Bolden. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun. Give on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the...
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Golden Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Richard. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
They'll try to pop the draw. Across the 35. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Card in the backfield. It's Bolden. And the ball's on the ground. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Using his legs, it's Pittman. Got the first down and more. At the 45 on his way. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They go to the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
I like the mints, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when you catch a big fella.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Reese. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pittman. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reese. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Offense working from the pistol. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Evans. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the red zone, looking for a man. Buying some time. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here's a hit. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's McCray. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Richard. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
They booted away on 4th down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up. There he goes! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To throw, it's Croman Hope. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Winston. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and 4. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Basic connection. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Now on first and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. Into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the back, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Georgia Tech. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richard. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Handoff to the single back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lining up to convert third down. Back to throw. It's Croman Hope. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Maybe breathing a little life into this team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. off the play fake on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is, because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Makes the grab. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it behind the line. It's Pittman. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the...
Throws toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff to the single running back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. He's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense, because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Boston College right back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo.
Breaks into the open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able...
And that one is picked up in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Takes it the other way. Gives it the big stiff arm. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. And the Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Creates a little room. There he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And the extra pointer right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Looking to throw on first down. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Boston College.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.